Welcome back, everybody, to the Discipline to Gens pod. I'm your host, Matty Betts. I'm here with Trevor and Gino Bet Openly, and today is day 3 of the daily podcast format. We are 2-0 in profit so far. We're looking to make it 3 straight days for you guys. A recap of the Discipline to Gens algo yesterday, 6-3 day. If you're a paying member in the Discord or the Facebooks at disciplinetogens.com. Up 3.27 units. Boys, how we feeling today?
I mean, I'm feeling great. We haven't even got to mention you crushing UFC, and we can talk about that a little bit. We also Jimmy almost got us there double way, and I hit the NASCAR winner for plus 3,500 yesterday. So we literally paid for everybody's membership between you and I on just those two for over a year. All they had to bet was those two things that their membership paid for a year.
Is this beginner's luck?
I could not believe. It might be a little bit of both, but I could not believe, Trevor, that Jim Miller fight. Let me be clear. When that fight was going on, I fully expected to lose based on how it was going. But then the last 60 seconds of the third round, Jim Miller gets that takedown, and we know he's dangerous as hell there. And he had the choke the last 30 seconds of the fight, but he couldn't get it under the neck. He had it right at the chin. Couldn't get the submission. That would have been It was a 20-1 bet or 19-1 on that third round finish. If I would have hit that, I would have been up a historic card. I would have been up over 20 units on a single card. We finished the card up. What was it? I want to say, what was it? 7 or 8 units?
8.67.
8.67. So it was one of my better cards, but it was such an exciting card for how shitty of a card it was supposed to be. They had some good fights on there for sure.
We're all crushing individually. I love to see it. That means we'll be able to pick each other up when we give back, which we always will.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
All right, well, let's start with Gino for today. Gino, what you got? What's the algo liking?
Yeah, I wanted to mix it up and show people that in DD, when you subscribe, you get a bunch of different kind of plays. So today, my hockey pick of the day is Philly team total under 2.5. I know that's dangerously low. I get it. They're not a good team, and they're playing a really good Calgary. It's one of my favorite plays by far. And then jumping over to college basketball, I have actually a good story here. So if I go Santa Barbara -6 is my NCAA basketball play of the day. If they cover, I will now be 7-0 on or against Santa Barbara. I did this last year with DePaul. I actually went 10-0 on or against them before losing. I just love it because it gets me hyped up for a team. I start reading more and more about them. I'm convinced I've cracked the code. Those are the two plays. Philly team total under 2.5, UCSB -6. I know I just jinxed it because we're 6-0, but I'm about to be 7-0 on them.
I was going to say, I remember that exact moment last year when you said that word for word and then you jinxed it. You better knock on some wood in your house right now, bro, or something.
Yeah, you gotta like that. And for those that are in Discord or Facebook and part of the group, Gino has and the algo has some killer plays that also tie in with some of my prop plays today. And we landed on the same point before we'd even talked to each other yet.
Humble brag real quick because y'all were just throwing so much heat, and I don't bring exciting stuff usually. I did have Chicago Blackhawks at plus 275. That was a nice W for me. Nothing like your guys' 10 and 20 X's, but for boring old Gino, that felt good.
Yeah, those are nice. So listen, that's what pays the bills, right? I got a saying, right? Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. I really enjoy being the windshield.
What you got for us today, bro?
I was pulling that up there. So we are going to do a college basketball play and a hockey play. So first, power play points. We got Matthew Thackuk today of Florida. This is a pure value bet. It's just mispriced at FanDuel. We're getting it for plus 122. It's minus 101 and up at other books. FanDuel does their own lines where some of the books share. You have the Canby books, you have Caesars, and in the prop market, Caesars is who's really setting the market. If you want to know where money's going and what a real line is in the prop market, go look at Caesars. That'll tell you, because anybody that's ever made any real money is limited to on props everywhere but Caesars. Caesars is the only one that'll take any real prop action. And that's, I'm talking guys that are 500 a unit, 1,000 a unit and up. Caesars is the only one that's willing to handle it. Whereas MGM is quite the opposite. They'll put out missed lines, but if you hit it all, you're going to get $1.27 out every bet for the rest of your life. So another reason I'm excited for Bet Openly to get props. I can't wait to host, some of these and get that going. And then on the college basketball side, my model really likes Morgan State today at +6.5. We like the line we're getting there. And it's we think we're going to get some nice closing value on that line versus Howard today. They've played him close before, and I think the book has this one mismatched. So
I love it.
Gino and Maddie are down in Florida, so they're getting to enjoy some warm weather. I'm out here on the west right now, and get the cool background of this.
What's the temperature there?
It's nice today. It's going to be like 70, but we're about to get that cold front coming in from Cali that's bringing all that weather. So we're looking at like 3 or 4 days of winter, which sucks. Like I prefer shoveling sunshine in the winter. I'm not a fan of the snow. I don't. We're
gonna have you in tank tops and backward hats by the end of this year, my dude.
Yeah. Well, hey, next winter we're staying in Florida next winter. So we've already we've committed to that. We're going to work our way up through Montana this summer, and then when we come down, we're going to be in Florida all next winter, from probably like November, December through March or April.
Maddie's going to take us straight to the Hard Rock to flex. Hopefully, they have a sports book by then.
Go play some hold'em there.
I'll have a suite ready for you, bro.
Cool. Well, speaking of that, stay tuned. We'll probably have some announcements coming out soon, right, Maddie, about when everybody's going to be in Vegas for March Madness next month. I'm planned our trips to stay right there. Maddie and I have talked a little, so we'll be able to hook up and meet a bunch of people. So I think that'll be a fun time as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be there the 13th through the 18th of March. I got some rooms at Circa for like 13th to 15th or 16th. And then I think I'm going to move to like Bellagio or Aria or something after. But yeah, we're definitely going to have some sort of meetup down there, 100% for DD members.
I love it.
Awesome. Well, that's what you got today. And if you want to see, so we've switched over to BetStamp, and we're using BetStamp to keep track of everything. We've always kept it detailed, but since I've come on, we're using BetStamp. I looked at the number today. Since last week when we started tracking it, we're up over $1,000 without Maddie's UFC card in there. That's just my daily prop picks, Gino's picks, and with the algo and going from there. So in a week, we're already up $1,000.
I love it,
and that's off $100 units.
Yep, $100 units.
And what I'd say too, right now, I just gave it out in Discord and Facebook. There's 4 more half unit plays for NCAA basketball. And there's a 1.5 unit play that's not looking so hot. It was the first game, so you probably know which one that one was. 3 different 1 unit games, 1 unit plays, and 3 more half units. So full slates, we feed. I mean, Maddie's card alone is worth the price. Trevor's knowledge alone and picks are worth the price. Mine alone are worth the price. You get all 3, and again, I'm broken record. And our members are worth the price. It's insane. It's stupid. It's not even worth talking about how much value you get. If you're losing money and you don't check us out for a month, you don't like money. It's absurd.
Yeah. So awesome. Well, let's keep it rolling and let's run hot today.
Yes, sir. We're going for 3 days in a row.
Later, my dudes.
All right. Later.
All right, boys.